Maybe working a quamona, when the management asked him come bank it at the doors to a settle to put a here actually regarding the referee came back Monica Ottah and every other thing that went down during the week. Unumana 3 days ago, Casina Monica and and a lot of us sees reason to call her to repentance. Am I in support of what Monica did to the people of God? No. Am I in support of Mbaka Haneme Monica? No. Man, the thing behavior is that we shall, as a Christian, never rejoice over somebody else buying, regardless of onyobu. Yes, I brought out a video which I gave a instance of how God Mogokachuku see a weapon dom mad. Yotago. God am a weapon dogi because now Nepali man of God, no. There is punishment for you. Man, whereby God decide the weapon dogi is that you have come against the move of God for the next generation. God said, I will build my church, and the gate of hell shall not prevail against it. So, Ihobuni megidekwa nuwa. Ihobuni megidekwa nuwa. It's only about that gate of hell that want to prevail against the church. That is when God decide to show you another version of himself up. Pharaoh Melia, Pharaoh Mwa. A lot of people in the Bible, including Jezebel. Elijah by the moment Elijah no Jezebel where Elijah also. It becomes again a confrontation between altar versus altar, spoken word versus spoken word. Elijah say na woman before na nkita Eliozu again. Jezebel nkita Eliozu. At the end of the day, Jezebel Elijah say, and Elijah na mebegisi. That word stayed and followed Elijah till the time of John the Baptist. John the Baptist is yes, is. Now, this issue of the adoration, Bena rejoice about Madonna. What then are we preaching as a Christian? Bible maker Everton and Bobo Judolo Jesus will say, that the greatest among you is love. I na apụta ejire Matthias na mock the dead, Matthias na mock ndị nwụrụ anwụ, Keko esi na mock ndị nwụrụ anwụ, gidi. Man, what then is the difference between what happened in Adoration Ministry 2-3 days ago compared to ihe anyị na-ekwu about Matthias? You have right to react as a human being. Yes, watching that video, you will know that Reverend Fadeji Kembaka is angry. He has the right to be angry in Kojuebolo. Man, at the end of the day, power is nothing without control. What if the reverse becomes the case? What if this thing below another church come or another denomination or another ministry or another Zion ministry? Will you people also rejoice the one say rejoice here? I think I'm banking the doors to settle out to pray because now people will not pay you attention. Man, I believe in everybody have seen it, everybody have, the dust has finally settled. Each time I on social media na Ada Jesus. Why you no man forgive Ada Jesus? Away but away will mock wodumeje. Say na Igbo pastor, what then are you preaching? Kwete Chimarin temple budibia. Be forgive where who are you not to forgive? Nkano. Away will away drag you to the highest Anchabukwande church. What then is the difference between ihe melodumeje mba na ihe mekita? What then is the difference? In only pastor one kita. Ndo mena na pata wele ame video na akpalisi why Jesus Christ did not heal this person. Why ojimenka? Akwa ya pata ya bawamba. Si no kwesiri di now. We should always tell ourselves the truth. This act under adoration display is not an act of character of a Christian. I am angry. Yes, I'm not in support of what Monica did to the church. I am not in support of the scandalous act to display against the church. I am not in support of Ihome Fadokunerele. I am not in support of Oya Abopotobana Bishop Nado. So at the end of the day, Kedin Kebuzi, I now rejoice over somebody's own. ya sif na obuna Monica nwokita no nwere ihe ọzọ ọ na-eme. Ịmakwa na Bible say that na a man na-achị ifi, onye ọzụzụ atụrụ na-achị atụrụ ya. Ofu atụrụ wee gbafuo, wee hapụ ite naanị ndị nke ọzọ wee chụpụ ofu ha furu efu. There is joy in heaven when one sinner repents and come back to God. Ka agwake na nwa eziokwu, that attitude adịrọ mma. That attitude adịrọ mma. Because there are I put into consideration of what Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka kwucha and those things. Even Mbaka is also guilty. Because the same thing he made Jonathan. He said na Jonathan bo yeah, Jonathan jo ịbịakwa bịa ime ọhụ mgbe o ji dapụ gị n'ọnụ. Isikwa na ndị ọchịchị that Nandi evil politicians did this thing and insecurity against Jonathan. So you know that Jonathan was also was sabotaged. You know the idea that Jonathan was sabotaged. Why then using your power as a priest, as a voice, can you speak about Jonathan like that? And you also spoke about Monica hiding behind the bishop. I have all those things be slide here. Anybody, you know man very well, anybody that want to forge himself against the things of God, na whereby that now you become something you are preaching against. It does not speak well for us being a Christian. If Monica should come and apologize for what she did, will you also grant her healing? Because from the multiple report I found, some people now say that Monica is suffering that sickness for the past 10 years. Some now see it was made public 80 years ago. So which means that she is suffering from hidden sickness. And multiple reports now but I said that the Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka got an intel that Monica is living on her final stages of life. That was why he came out and made that video that he made. As a Christian, as a joker, if Monica is apologizing for what she did, because now on we go, let us also correct ourselves. I urge everybody, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka said, let us exercise 1 minute silence for the soul of Monica. I was expecting that people should, exercise that 1 minute silence. No matter what,